Thank you. Today we're going to hear from the state one more time following the closing arguments that wrapped up Monday in Brunswick. Jurors are going to decide the fate of Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Roddy Bryan. Let's bring in our crew that we do have embedded in Glenn County. Have been following this so very closely. Renata Gregorio breaking down Monday's closing arguments in just a moment. First, Keitha Nelson, field anchoring, beginning our coverage as Week 6 continues now in a brand new phase. Hello, Keitha. Good morning.
Good morning, Lou. So let's take a quick look ahead. We know that today we're expecting to hear from the state in their rebuttal. Now, how this works, we did hear from the state yesterday. They presented their closing arguments, and then the defense attorney spoke, all three of them, for Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Bryan. Following that, again today, we will hear the rebuttal from the state. That's set to happen right at about 8:30 this morning. Then we're expecting the judge to give the jurors instructions and deliberations. That could begin later on today. So let's take a quick look at the three things that you'll need to know at this hour this morning. So as we mentioned, on Monday, for the 7th time, the defense attorney for William Bryan, Kevin Goff, filed a motion for a mistrial. The judge denied that request again. Goff argued that demonstrators outside were disrupting the trial. Now, that prompted attorney Lee Merritt, the attorney for Wanda Cooper Jones, that is Ahmaud-Arbery's mother, to ask demonstrators to avoid doing anything that could be seen as disruptive. Defense attorney Laura Hogue also motioned to strike a jury member, saying that she was nodding off again. The judge also denied that request. Now, Laura Hogue, she is the attorney for Gregory McMichael. She made a comment yesterday in court during her closing argument that many of you online are calling distasteful. For more on that, we're going to check in now with On Your Side, Renata Gregorio, who is also live here in Glenn County. She is on the other side of the courthouse for us this morning. Renata.
Keitha, Laura Hogue is facing a lot of criticism for what she said. Arbery's mother actually left the courtroom, saying later that her comments were beyond rude. Listen closely to this clip. You're going to hear a wow after Laura Hogue. That's Arbery's mother.
Turning Ahmaud-Arbery into a victim after the choices that he made does not reflect the reality of what brought Ahmaud-Arbery to Satilla Shores in his khaki shorts with no socks to cover his long, dirty toenails.
Now, Renata, just yesterday we also heard from the defense attorneys for Travis McMichael and William Roddy Bryan. What did they have to say?
Yeah, Keitha, the defense for Travis McMichael said that he was scared that Arbery would beat him with his fists, and he felt a sense of duty to his family and his neighborhood, with this neighborhood that they say is on edge. Now, we also heard in here from the state. They argued the defendants assumed the worst and self-defense not justifiable because they chased and cornered Arbery.
How dare Mr. Arbery defend himself against their 4 felonies? Isn't that what they're saying to you? Their decision to attack Ahmaud-Arbery in their driveways because he was a black man running down the street.
We'll hear more from the state this morning in their 2-hour rebuttal that's starting at 8:30 a.m. And then this case goes to the jury, the part so many people here have been talking about how they will be the most anxious for. Live in Brunswick, Renata Gregorio, First Coast News, On Your Side.
Thanks for that, Renata. And look ahead to this evening. I want to let you guys know there is a vigil planned if you are in the Brunswick area. That vigil will be held, we're told, by the Glenn Clergy for Equity. Now, that is a group of about 50 clergymen. This is a group from all across Glenn County. We're talking about all denominations as well. They will be holding a prayer vigil. That is set to happen at 5:30 this evening here in front of the Glenn County Courthouse. Of course, we'll bring that to you on First Coast News. And folks, if you want to follow along with this trial, you can watch the entire thing for yourself live. Go to our digital channel 25.2, our Comcast channel 201, of course the First Coast News app, and firstcoastnews.com. For now, live in Brunswick, I'm Keitha Nelson, First Coast News, On Your Side.